Hey everyone, we've got some lip products for you today. I have one of them on right now. I've got the lip products are from Bobbi Brown, and I also have a new Dior Lacquer type lip product. So here we go. And let's talk about some of the new things that are about to come out at the end of the video. How about that? So Bobbi Brown has a new line of Art Stick liquid lip fluids. These are very sort of different. I'll show you why. I got the three sort of nudist colors. You know I love my nude colors. I have one of them on right now. It's called Perfect Nude, and it pretty much is a really nice nude. I love the formula of these. It's a very thick, rich, creamy, and opaque type formula. It's sort of very easy to put on because it is a very thick product. It's very easy to put on and apply. It feels really good on the lips. Strange delivery method though, and it's taking some getting used to for me. So the delivery method on these is a squeezy tube. Doesn't look like it, does it? Looks like this is probably a rigid tube, and then it either has some kind of little bubble on the end or something, but it's not. Let me clean this one off for you. It is a very unusual delivery system. So it's a little point, has a hole in the end, and you do squeeze the tube, and it dispenses from the end. How different, right? So you end up squeezing this tube down, and after a while, after a lot of the product is gone, it ends up kind of being puckered and sitting in your drawer like that. So it's kind of strange. I'll swatch the different colors for you. It is such a rich feeling product on your lips though, and so moist feeling. This one is Perfect Nude. It's not a super shiny product. You'd think it might be super shiny because it is liquidy like that. It doesn't set up or anything. It's not a matte, doesn't dry down or any of those things. Very rich and creamy, but not really super shiny, but not matte either. It's not a liquid lipstick at all. Here's the color called Naked Pink. Again, you're squeezing the tube and dispensing, and then you just sort of swipe it on your lips with that little tip there. They have a very intense peppermint oil smell. It smells exactly like the Tarte Lip Surgence's. That's the Naked Pink. Wow, they look really close in color on camera, don't they? And then the final one is called Honey Bear that I have. This one is already starting to get sort of squished like that. My concern with these is this. If you really love one of these colors and you're wearing it a lot and you get to where there's not much product left, I'm afraid you're not going to be able to squeeze it all the way out of the tube. I mean, there's going to be some down here. It's like toothpaste, but unlike a toothpaste tube, you can't roll the end up or squeeze from the end because this part here is rigid. So that's my concern with these. So this one is Honey Bear. That is a good nude right there. So I love the formula, and I do like the smell. That Lip Surgence smell is just a big hit with me. That peppermint, I love it. And the very richness of the formula really get me. But I'm sitting here trying to apply it today, and I'm like, my hand is wanting to reach to the end and like either screw the product out or click it up or something. The squeezy thing is it's not an automatic thing with my brain with these. So it's kind of hard. It was hard for me to get used to today and hard for me to put on that way. I had to think about it. We have a new line of Dior lipsticks. These are Dior Addict Lacquer sticks. I have the color called 620 Poisonous. Wait till you see the packaging on this. It is gorgeous. So it's like a pink clear case around a deep black or deep purple inner case. See what it's doing there? It's very poisonous looking. It's very sort of dark and deep and gothic looking. I think it's really beautiful packaging. Really nice heavy duty packaging. This is the color of Poisonous here. That is what it looks like. Oh, it has such a rich smell. Oh, it's very sort of honeysuckle jasmine. Wasn't expecting that. I tried this on earlier today. I didn't really notice it at the time. So this is the color called Poisonous. This is a very high shine, strangely like a tinted balm lip product. I'm not a super huge fan. It says it's a lacquer stick, but to me a lacquer has no sheerness to it. It just covers your lips. This is shearing out just badly on the back of my hand. It's not thick enough. Like say these Bobbi Brown products, if you put a little bit more shine in them, you could call them a lip lacquer. I don't think you can call this a lip lacquer. It's kind of more a tinted balm or a balm in oil or something like that. It's not really a lacquer. I'm not a huge fan so far. This color is very burnt orange, sort of. Burnt sienna, that's what I'm thinking. Burnt sienna. And I'm just not all that into the formula either. It is very, very sheer. So here it is when you take all the sort of spotty little spots out of it by shearing it a little bit more. I just don't like the consistency of it. Not a huge fan of that one. I have a bunch of new stuff I'm dying to try on for you guys. One of the new Tom Ford cream and powder eye colors. They have several of these already. This is a new shade. It is called Young Adonis. Can you see it? It's pretty. I can't wait to try this on for you guys. It's sort of a taupe, champagne-y taupey bronze. Hard to explain on that one. Different in the package than a lot of the photographs are coming out on that. Also got a beautiful, this has been out for a while. This is not a super new product, but it is a Marc Jacobs eye palette, and it is a Neiman Marcus exclusive. I can't wait to try this guy on for you guys. It's called Social Butterfly. I'm so excited. Now, who gets excited about eye primers, eyelid primers? Nobody but me. Urban Decay is coming out with a new line of colors in their primer potion line, and they're going to be, I think, really, really useful and really good. So I love my Eden shade because it has some actual pigment to it. This has a really heavy-duty yellowish pigment, sort of a banana cream color. You put this on your lid and it totally blocks out any discoloration of your eyelids, which I have very purple eyelids. So that sort of blocks it out and makes a really nice base for all of your eye products. Well, these new eye products that are coming out, they're going to have a sort of a mid-tone brown color, like something you'd put in your crease transition, and they're going to have a white one, and they're going to have another version that's similar to this, but not quite so yellow. I think it's more of a nude, but it's going to have that really color correcting, blocking out. The blocking of the discoloration, I think, is going to have a lot of that aspect to it. I'm excited about these. And it's funny to get excited about eyelid primers, but I am, because I think those are going to be really, really useful. I have not yet found a white eye primer that I like, and nude eye primers that are not completely see-through I can't find any. I haven't found any at all. So I'm excited about these eyelid primers that are coming out. Kevyn Aucoin, you know I love my Kevyn Aucoin products, is coming out with a Neo powder. So we have the Neo blush, we have the Neo highlighters, now we have the Neo powder. The Neo line is a long brick of color that transitions from one color, it sort of ombres from one color to the next to the next. This is a setting powder version of that, where one end is a very matte setting powder, then the middle is more of a satin setting powder, and then the end is a shiny or illuminating setting powder. I can't wait to try that out. They've also got some metallic lip colors coming out that are absolutely beautiful. I'm going to have to pick up some of those. Jouer is coming out with a spring line. It reminds me a lot of the California Dreaming palette, eyeshadow palette, which I happen to have on today. Their palette, their version of their spring palette reminds me a lot of that. They're coming out with 2 new lip colors, and they're coming out with a new rose gold highlighter, so I have to have all of that. So many new things coming out, and you know I'll be keeping up for them, keeping track of them for you. So thank you for joining me, and see you next time.